Alright everyone here, welcome to the basic episode here for the Season 3 Final 16 review for the BBPN Season 3 playoffs here. Normally this is done by someone more refined and more delicate, but as you all heard, yeah, we're out at broadcaster here and we understand reasons. So, we're going to go and have a quick little review of what's been going on here. And it's going to be a bit slapdashery, I do admit that, but you know, that's what happens over here. Oh, stop saying you're weak from hunger. Alright, so here we are. That is what the Final 16 is actually looking like there. As you can see, it is one hell of a messed up group of teams. Now, most of the teams have actually already, taken their entry fees in here, but you can see already we're going to have a bit of a mess. Now, let's see if I can find some of your teams here for you before we add this all down to a fine side. So, no guarantees. Where is he? Nope, he isn't in there. Okay, is the jumpy fellas in there? Of course he is. All right, let's go and take a look at the jumpy fellows and see what is going to be going on with this lad. All right, here we are, jumpy fellows. Yes, that is your graduate there from the Illigan division, so that automatically seeds them in as position number 16. As you can see, there's not many of them left. Yeah, once again, he's down in below a full number squad. Let's take a look at the team here, and you can see he's blown everything on the vodka. He's down to 10 remaining players. He's got 3 rerolls, which, believe it or not, for the Kislev Slain Slad team is a bit short. Yeah, there's that short joke again. But he's got a decent fan faction because it's Werecaster. Of course it is. So, of course, they come out like crazy. The brave, the few, the crippled. Absolutely summed up right there. As you can see, the Paxton has picked up skills very rapidly. He only recently acquired them, and already immediately he's got God. Well done, lad. Well done. You've earned your pay. And then, of course, the crippled blitzers. Well, bit of a movement problem here. He does have the one with the increase, so basically he backs up with these two slack off. But look at the skills there. Block all the way down. And you can see there, he's got the tackle for the one, he's got frenzy for the other two. It's an interesting place. And if you've all said, you've seen this team come from the bottom of the sewers and make its way right back up. It was rather interesting to see as it went on, and of course, that is always the credo of this team. They're going to get fouled all day, aren't they? Linemen, catchers is quite the beat-up team. But they could do it. That would be, my insight on there. They could absolutely do it. But take a look who they actually got here. Reichland Reanimators. Let's go and take a look, see if I can find them here for you. Yep, they're going to have to face team number 1. Now I got to find the bastards. Yeah, it's amazing. You try and keep track of it all there, and how they sort the things out there is a bit of a mess, isn't it? There. Well, like I said, everyone needs a couple of traditions occasionally. If everyone had accepted their tickets on time, I wouldn't be looking for your team, would I? All right, la di da di da 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 da. You're around here somewhere, I know. Asking for a friend. Someone, guys, you there? No, not here. Still not over here. No. See, this is why you wish they ordered them a little bit better there. Oh, well, if you're taking your ticket, it'd be easy to find here. Can anyone find them there? No? Great, I find Avlinks. Why am I fighting Avlinks? Oh, never mind. All right. So, guess what? You don't get previewed. All right? Toss you. That's what you get for not showing up and taking your invitation on time. Yeah, that's all I agree. Sometimes Elix has the right of things on that one there. All right, now, as you can see, next matchup, of course, there, Ankle Slashers versus the Cologne Stench. That is probably the closest you're going to get to an even-Steven matchup you have. Now, as we know, the Ankle Slashers, of course, are a little bit beat up. Yeah, looks like the Rockfind Sid. Yeah, we found something, all right. Now, remember, this team has had one hell of a pathway actually trying to get here. It has been brutal. It has been grim, and yes, many deaths indeed. Yeah, they do note that. Let's take a look at the surviving roster. Yes, as you can see, he's taken quite a beating. The crippled Roger. Yes, just to make sure you all know that, his injuries are 2 smashed ankles. Both of them are quite smashed. He goes up there with a pair of crutches, 2 line rats supporting his shoulders, and off he goes. However, he still continues to wow the crowd, and he has survived this long. So, yeah, he's a wrecking ball. He's more like a wrecked ball, okay? 3 rerolls, Poltergeist, that clearly didn't work. Well, anyway, here's rats. 7 fan factor, a bit low, but, everyone's had a fun time with him. The surviving line rat. I stress surviving. He has been through most of this several times over. Dirty player, but of course he's hurt. The survivors have learned block. Why? Reasons. And the rest of them there, well, they'll never learn, so they're into the rest of the litter, aren't they? There's the gun arm. You have seen this player do amazing things there. Multiple arms there, AG increase, agility. Is there anything he can't do? Oh, that's right, survivability. Block. That's beside the point. Storm Vermin, hardest working Storm Vermin in the league. Of course they are. And then, of course, the gutter runners. The reason this team is here. This is absolutely it. And notice he's down to 3 of them. He did have another one, but, well, we all saw his fate. Death. Lots and lots of death. But, of course, they've all got the survivors. All have Blodge. He's gotten Mangy Leap on 2 of them now there, and it has done wondrous things if they actually ever learn how to land. I mean, yes, how well does he land? Not that good. It's happened to him repeatedly. All right, so that is that for that crew there. Now, look who's next there. Cologne Stench. Yes, of course, your other PU favourite team of this league. Yeah, they have given you some quite crazy games here. Let's take a look at how this team has gradually grown over the season there. 7 fact factor, 3 rerolls. It's just fine. Really, it's just fine. He's got a bit of money left over. Take a look at the surviving team here. It has developed rather well here. You can see the Nurgle Warriors. Well, he's got 1 he still has a skill up, but otherwise he's done the basics. 1 has guard, the other 2 have block. What do you mean we have an actual game tonight? It's the review. It's required, all right? If you want to have the game, tell people to accept their bloody tickets. Meanwhile, here we go. Beast and Nurgle here. He's got the guard, he's got the stand fib. Now, mainly he got them in the different order that he should have, but who cares? He's doing his job. Let's see it for Fluffy. Meanwhile, the Rotters, well, he's got a few of them there. As you can see, 1 or 2 of them have actually picked up skills. We'll get to that team. We will get to that team. He's got kick, mandatory skill, absolutely for a Nurgle team. And then the Pestigores. He's got the kill gore, as you call it. He's got the score gore. Well, that's the other name for it. And then he's got the other new ones. Will it do, actually? Well, that is a hard prediction. That actually is. It really is one of those games where it could be anyone's game. And now, of course, let's go and take a look at the next one. Did you take your bloody tickets there? Going gets tough. Let's take a look. Did he actually accept his ticket? If not, I'm skipping over your tough. Next time, accept your ticket fast enough. And then, of course, Pilliam's Legionnaires. Did you take your ticket? Yes, you did. Well done, well, you orcs. Of course you've shown up. So let's take a look there. Going gets tough. Well, the tough gets shopping. That's usually my say there. Gelded tickets indeed. But he has to face an orc crew. The orc crew indeed could mess him up here. Let's take a look at the crew. It's a decent orc crew. It really is a decent orc crew. 7 fan factor. He's actually picked up a cheerleader and a coach as assistant there to make the show with a 7 fan factor. Taking a look at the team. They have developed just fine. It's only a 1650 TV, but they've developed just bloody fine. And like I said, he does have not 1 but 2 reserves. So he's coming into this in a pretty good shape here. He's got the 1 damaged lineman. The only reason he hasn't fired him, he's got blocks. He's keeping them. Otherwise, you can see there, he's got an interesting lineman here with Jupiter. By Jove, I think. He's got him. Yes, indeed, he does. Well, he's going to make a complete mockery of other things, isn't he there? Yeah, complete mockery of everything there. Now, take a look. He's also got the Black Orc for Strength 5. That basically gives him a troll without all the troll liabilities. That's a hell of an improvement. No, seriously, that really is. Trade-off, he doesn't regenerate. What the odds is getting knocked down here? Well, what's the highest? Well, we'll take a look as we go along here. And, of course, there you can see the blitzes. It is quite a diverse. He's got the blodger, and he's gone in with 3 tackles. It's an interesting choice, really. It really is. One of them, of course, being the hammer. Hammer being his penis, of course. And, of course, the hard work lineman, as you can see, movement increase, kickoff, everything else he needs. It's really interesting. Kickoff returns, he gets near the ball. Sure hands, of course. He comes innately with that. Movement increase and the block. It gives him all kinds of alternatives here. So, is that going to be a sure win? You know, I don't really know. No, seriously, I don't really know on that one there. The going got tough might actually be in for a bit of a surprise. I pick the underdogs, the Orcs, I think under the hands of that brilliant coach, Luke Quad 4, can take that one. He just has to have faith in himself there. Now, let's take a look. Who else have we got in there? Los Angeles Steel Village versus Nurse Operandi. Did you accept your bloody tickets? I swear, you people need to learn to accept your bloody tickets here. Come on, where are you? Where are you? Of course you haven't accepted your bloody tickets. All right, let's see if I can actually find them the old-fashioned way here. See, like I said, it's one of those days, isn't it there? Can I find you? Can I find you? Where the fuck are you? Where the fuck are you? See, there we are. Yeah, good time, good rhyme. See, I knew I could find him here somewhere. Los Angeles Steel Fidgets. All right, calling him up here. There we go. As you can see, this is what you can do with Pro Elves. Just about bloody anything here. 8 fan factor, a ball to carry, 3 rerolls. That's perfectly fine for this team. 1660 TV. He's even got a skill up he hasn't rolled yet there. So it's all going to come down to, what he rolls and what he decides on. As you can see here, he's got this brilliant thrower who's got a bit of a handicap there. He's got a bit of arthritis in the arm there. And meanwhile over here, you can see the rest of the catchers. Look, I don't know. They'll be there, all right? It's because of how the push works. They know the broadcast time's there, and then eventually it shows up delayed. So only now they're starting to see, hey, look, there's a broadcast. You got to love Twitch some days. All right, he's got the lineman with kick. Great skill with the Pro Elves. Absolutely great skill. Take a look at these blitzes. They are absolutely bloody amazing. Because they can do all kinds of crazy things here. Of course, one has taking an armor decrease. That could be a bit of a problem later. But he's not so worried about that. Really, his idea is just to use Bill Bexley's speed, get down the field, and pull off a bloody miracle. But take a look who he's up. Norse Operandi. Can I find his team? I know. Let's see, where are the Norse today? Where are the Norse today? 53 fucking today. Yeah, I know he's around here somewhere. I heard him knitting his eyebrows earlier. Is that you? Yay! Found him! Yeah, success, the beer's kicking in. Hello, Ace to Face! Hello, great to see you. Yes, we're taking a look at the players coming up there. Who and a damn crazy person, exactly. Alright. Norse Operandi. This is his opponent. Notice a missing problem here. Notice his TV. He had a brutal game, but he made it. Well done, Storm. This is why I love this lad. He's not even, look at this. He's not even blinking. Look at the damage. Look at the miss next games. I'm bloody serious. Take a look at this. Miss next game. Broken jaw. It's about, the team is going to be limping into its playoff game with 3 bloody players. It's 8 loners. No, I'm serious. 8 loners. This is where you love this lad. You absolutely love him. He has to buy 8 bloody loners, all linemen. You know what happened to them? Other teams. Yeah. Bloody Jesus indeed. And yet Storm is going to go in and he's predicting a win. He is guaranteed it. I love this man. I absolutely loved it. Because let's face it, it is absolutely a guarantee he's probably going to win it. If you have any doubts there, wash your mouth out with a good soap. All right? Goes, yes. I'm not going to change my mind. I honestly will never change my mind on this. He's going to win this one. Good times in for a scary day. All right. It's going to happen. You just know it's going to happen. Absolutely guaranteed Norse winner. Okay? Absolutely guaranteed Norse win. Yes, you saw that, didn't you? Yeah, right. I'm being a bit cheeky on that one. Honestly, I love the fact he just stuck with it. He's made it. He's going to play it. He's had this happen to him before, where he's doing fine, his team's doing great, and the last game before the playoffs started, his team gets destroyed. Yet somehow he puts on a stiff upper lip, a stiff upper drink, and he comes in and he fights it out. And this is why we love the man, all right? Well, not in that way. Well, sometimes in that way. You know what? Let's not even talk about this, shall we? Reasons. Okay, now let's see if I can find the other thing here. All right. You can see now the next matchup we got. The All-In Armadillos. Oh dear, there's a good choice in there. I wonder if they're all wearing capes. I suspect they are. I do expect they are. And against Duck Duck Goose. So, Armadillos, as you know, that is our famous team of Bretonians manned by the Oak Cloak himself. Yes, I'm doing a review and predictions. If you've been paying attention to the cast earlier, rewind. Or maybe not. Yeah. All right, welcome to the show, lad. Welcome to the show. All right. What do you mean the rewind feature doesn't work that way? Come on, it always... No, actually, no, it doesn't work that way. Oh, well, never mind. Yeah. Anyway, here we go. Lando the Gambler, of course, Mr. Handsome himself there. And look at the Bretonians. They've come in fine shape. 1590 TV. 8 fan factor. They've got the Apothecary, got 3 rerolls. Basically, standard stuff here. I know you just got here. That's why we're saving the best for last. Right? Right. Okay, so here we go. It is almost just a typical setup here for Bretonians. There's nothing leaping out except for this bastard. Yes, this is the man you absolutely adore. My sister wants to sleep with, and you hide under the blankets. This one. Take a look at what he's done. Mighty blow, piling on, jump up tackle, and of course the dodge. This is the man who has done miracles. Look at these statistics. No, really, look at them. 4 kills inflicted. I think you watched half of those things. 32 casualties. 32. A good murdering. That is the best word I've heard for it. And then you take a look at the rest of it here. Because this is what they do. All they do. 2 AG increases there. Maybe they do come with catch to start. Can you stop them? Like, the peons, well, they're peons. You don't expect anything out of there. The blitzers are just basically going to carry this team. They really are. Yeah, even Sid's jealous. But, of course, you know, let's consider now who his opponent is. His opponent, of course, is Duck Goose. And so does that mean it's a guarantee he's going to win that? You know, let's actually try and take a look at that. And have you accepted your bloody ticket? Now, of course you haven't accepted your bloody ticket. All right, hang on, lads. I've got to do it the old-fashioned way again. Hello, come on. You know, if your people would just accept your bloody tickets earlier. See, again, I never thought I'd see the day. I'm agreeing with Elex. Accept your bloody tickets. All right, Duck Goose, Duck Goose, where are you? Hello. Where are you hiding? Yeah, hiding's probably a good word for it. Do you want to face that player? I know no one else really does want to face that player. Da-da-da-da-da. Come on, where is he? I know he's around here somewhere. No, I don't want him. Where's the other one? See, this is the fun. It's improvised. We figured you'd lot old wonder. There we go. Thank you, Splinter. Something himself disappointed to have the team for me. There he is. Duck Goose. It's Boy Splinter. Now, look, it's High Elves. Yeah, it's High Elves. I know, it's a crazy name for the team, isn't it there? Take a look. Only the 5 fan factor. You know, this actually might become a really serious thing here. These low fan factor teams are facing all these 8s and 9s. This could be a problem. It means +4 on the fans. And seriously, I can really make a difference here. He's got the standard 11 players, 1430 TV. And look at the team. Can he win? You know, he's got an impressive thrower. Let's just say it there. He's never gonna get intercepted. You know, he really isn't. So he's not ever worried about this. It's called he has to survive to win his game. All right? He has to basically survive. Will he survive? You've seen the Armadillos. I think that one's a no-brainer. Lando is going to take his cape all the way to the finals if he has his say for this season. However, he might run into a couple of problems along the way. Take a look at who his opponents are as we proceed. Let's take a look here. Yes, you can hear me in the background going, where's the teams? I know they're here somewhere. Yes, indeed they are. All right, as you can see, potentially he's got War of the Gods and the BBPN 30 Gobbos. Yes, it's the Norse versus the 30 Gobbos. Let's take a look at, you know, the face himself there. Let's take a look at his brilliant and bloody merciless team. And yeah, they're going to live up to those. All right, let's take a look here. Yeah, I know. At 0 loners. Fun fact, how many casualties was that, Ace? 3 or 4 you took on the first game? Or was it 2 deaths? And then it just kept on going from there? All season, this team has been fighting to get away from the loners. They have finally solved the problem. Though he still has to come in with one, unfortunately, there. But he's still part of the team, all right? He signed the contract. He did. Well, his wife did. Someone's collecting. Yeah, 2 deaths and 2 fired immediately. That's how crippled he was. Let's take a look at there. As you can see there, he's got the Yeti. It's always a debate about the Yeti, isn't it there? But he's got the fan factor. Trust me, they love showing for this team. 8 fan factor. And everything else in a package crisp there. The Ufurfa, well, one's got block, one doesn't. Then you take a look at the Berserkers. They're doing what they do best. Hit things often. And then he's got this one impressive runner. This is the bastard who is basically got the thickest shoulders in the entire team. Why? Because he's been carrying the entire team on his back all bloody season. And he's done a good job of it. They're here in the playoffs. And then you see the other throwers and the rest of his crew there. It's a not bad team. It's not bad at all. But as you can see here, what is their opponent? Of all things, it's the Underworld crew. The Underworld crew is the craziest combination you've seen here, because you don't know what kind of team's going to show up. Yeah, tentacles! That's going to make life a bit of a misery. Let's take a look at Cosmo's absolutely brilliant team. Like I said, if there's two lunatics in the league, we're cast as one, he's the other half. You'd swear they're twins. Yeah, probably separated at birth somewhere. At least that's my theory anyway. Yeah, anyway, I'm not going to change my mind about that. Absolutely. So, let's take a look at the fun here. He's got the troll with stand firm. This is the skill he really needed to go with the tentacles. He really does. Because it means you can't get him out of the way. Once he's got you anchored, there's no shifting you whatsoever. And then, of course, you see his Skaven crew. The Skaven crew have developed oddly. They've taken enormous damage during the season. So he's only at 2050. Yeah, he's got a Skaven throw with Claw. Don't ask. Just don't ask. Apparently, it is a brilliant idea. Yes, I know it's a brilliant idea. We heard that already. All right. Wash your mouth out with soap. Really. Elegant brand soap. Best there is. Can he do it? Well, it's a big maybe. He has picked up some pretty good skills here, as you can see here. Of all things, yeah, you're seeing that right. A goblin with prehensile tail. Why? Reasons. Okay? But he does have this. This is the one player that can just absolutely break and mess up the Norse. Big hands and two heads. It means he makes all his dodges on twos, regardless, and then he picks up the ball on, you basically got it on three. He ignores everything. Every modifier, from rain to tackle zones, he ignores it. What, you're not picking me up anything? Bastard. Alright, so, who's going to win that one? You know, that's actually a good tough call in there. How you want to call that one, chat there? Like, I know you think the Norse are going to do a pretty good job, and I know in his hands, they're devastating. But the 30 Goblins have pulled off upsets this season. They have pulled up numerous, that's why they're here. They came with the rank 10. We'll pick it for the Norse, but I'm going to enjoy casting that game, certainly. Because, like I said, if that Goblin somehow finds his balls, it's all over. Alright, you all wanted to know about this matchup. This is the craziest matchup of the entire lot. Because no one expected this matchup. No one expected it. Yeah, you got it. It's the Orcs versus the Ogres. And it's been a crazy season between them here. Let's go and find the greenbacks here so you can go and take a look at what the Doctor of Pain has absolutely done here. Now, 1730. He's also bloated on cash. He has to spend the bloody things, doesn't he, there? Yeah, hammer time, good Ogres. Yeah, well, we're going to see. But let's take a look here at the Orcs here. It is his problem. And we'll sum it up, basically. He subscribes to what we call the Jimmy Fantastic Dulcet Tones idea of how to win a game. Removal. And we all know that doesn't bloody work half the time. Sometimes it does. That's fine. But there's such a thing called a football. And a football can score you things called touchdowns. And when you get a lot of touchdowns, you might just win the fucking game. Yes, I'm kind of belittling the point there, aren't I there? Alright, number 4, Dance the Dance of Joy. Thank you very much. Alright, well, he's got the fan fast because he's the doctor and he's been subscribing prescriptions to everybody. Explains why your apothecaries have been failing all damn season. Otherwise, he hasn't really do much there. And take a look at the crazy skills he's got. Block, 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 block. Yeah, it's block all over the place. And you can take a look at the Black Orcs there. Yeah, they've actually got the next reason of God here. He's got his thrower. The thrower is a howitzer. He really is. So he actually has a throwing game. When he actually decides to throw something besides a punch. Now you can see here the linemen, of course, they've got block. And he's got the one dirty player. So as you can see, it's a basic stand-up team, and it can do lots and lots of things. Of all things, though, guess who he ended up getting there for his matchup? Yep, we're going to them there, because this was the team that never expected to ever be in the playoffs. Yeah, you got it. The team that did everything there, it's the bloody Ogres again. Yep, an Ogre team is in the playoffs, and it's not Yorick's. I know. I've now learned how bad that one is. Only a 1340 TV, so believe it or not, the Ogres are getting incentives. They really are. They're going to be going in with incentives there to make life interesting. Why? Because they're out one of their inexperienced Ogre. He's out for the game. So they're only coming in with 5. So odds are they're going to rent number 6. Only 2 rerolls. That's all they've had all season. Almost no fan factor. Of course not. They can't win games, except for the last couple of miracles they've actually played. It makes you learn how bad a Tier 3 team is and how tough it is to play. It makes you wonder how Yorick does it every bloody season. And didn't we ever have one of our other coaches give it a try and realise, this is fucking hard? No kidding, it is. Yeah, well, that's the rule of it, isn't it? So let's take a look at what he's got left. It's a good reason. 2 block ogres of all things, with movement increases also there. So they can do bloody miracles if they can actually figure out how to hit things. Because like we said, they get a couple of good rolls against the Orcs. Maybe they can mess the Orcs up there. And meanwhile, as you can see there, it's just wrecked Snotlings, but he doesn't bloody care. This is the funny one. Yes, he's fully taken an injury. As you can see, armor decrease. But he's got Dauntless. So he's the ultimate cage diver. That's his job. Any cage, doesn't care. He goes in, probably gets 1 dice. And as you saw the last cast, that actually works. He got 2 injuries. I'm serious. It's amazing what Dauntless can do. As for the rest, he doesn't care, because they're Snotlings. Alright, so how will they do? Predictions. It's the 3rd time these teams have really matched up there. It's anyone's ball game. Last games have all come down to bloody dice. It really is just the dice. The dice will determine it. Flip a coin. If anything, everyone hopes if the Orcs do get out of it, they're crippled in the process. The problem with the Orcs is they're coming in, they're giving up a lot of incentives for that game. And that might turn things. We will see. And finally, yeah, we got our last teams in there. Yes, Taunting Cowards to Yodeling to Valhalla. Yeah, God, you had to do that one there. Alright, so let's take a look at what these brilliant gentlemen are actually coming in with here. There's Scar. Yeah, AV40 still alive with Dauntless. He's a glass cannon. Make the Norse proud, isn't he? Yeah, here we go. So the Taunting Cowards. Another high elf team. It's amazing. You don't normally see high elves here in the BBPN, at least getting this far. No, I'm serious. People have tried it, but they don't get to the playoffs. So this is going to be nice to see. Now, will a great gamble and work? 1520 TV. Fan factor 7 there. A couple of team rerolls. Taking a look at his players. There's nothing standing out as this will win the game. Yeah, it is an apt name. He plays it to a T. But Scar does manage this team with a lot of good brilliance. He really does. And he can do quite a few things there. Dodges in all over the place. He really does. He doesn't just not trust his AG4. He double downs on it. Does it work? Well, take a look. He's still got 11 players. So there's a good answer. And he does have 1 or 2 top tier. These are the players, if they stay in the game, they might actually do something. Yeah, I know. You saw the Rats game. Yeah, this one catcher can win the game solo for them. So can the thrower. These 2 can do it solo. And you saw that was exactly what happened there. But now let's take a look at their absolutely brilliant and, shall we say, dancingly handsome opponent there. All right, here we go. What do you mean he's not dancingly handsome? Look, wash your mouth out with soap, all right? Here we go. Eric's yodeling to Valhalla. Okay, I'm not going to do that again there. Yeah, I know, the other Norse are all jealous. Hey, that's what a full compliment looks like. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Team Riot roster. Take a look. He's got the fan factor. There's nothing changing here. This is where it's funny. Yeah, I know. All the rest of you all looking at this with shock here. It's a Norse team that survived. Glass cannons, all of them. Well, that's what they do there. And, of course, as we all know, it's always going to work fantastically and, well, maybe not. But it's the way it is, isn't it there? Never doubt this. Never change your mind, okay? Or wash your mouth out with soap. Yeah, okay, enough of that. Absolutely enough of that. So, here we go. Review the team. He's had a bit of problems, but, you see he's got fun players like this here. AG4. Yeah, I know. He's got some weird skill-ups in here. The AG4 player gives him something that you wouldn't expect, a dodging, scoring, passing game. And it's only just very recently. This could be the big surprise here. And, of course, he's got the usual suspects, including Polygon. He's going to be out the Berserker for the 1 game. This might be a problem, considering that's his best skill, one of his best skilled players there. Otherwise, as you can see, he's just built it up normally. Nothing leaping out there, typical guard, everything else like that. Will it win? Oh dear, that's a hell of a prediction, isn't it there? You know, that's a good thing asking there. You know what? I think the Tottenham Cowards are going to give you a bit of a surprise, aren't they, lads? No, they really are. You might actually say, you know what? The Tottenham Cowards might win that. Again, as we saw in the broadcast this season, yeah, single-handedly, it was pretty much the catcher wins this game. If the Norse can somehow kill that catcher, then they win. But there's no guarantees, and Blood Bowl is there. All right, so that is your basic review of your 16 teams, all summed up there, all nice and pleasant-like, okay? Yes, I know, it's just going to be a quick little review there, okay? Because that's how we have to roll in this idea. Okay, so thank you all for watching here. I know it had to be quick to throw it together there, as unfortunately we're missing the good handsome and good broadcaster. Well, as we said, he had to retire for a little bit. All right, so coming up later on this week, we should be experiencing your first games as Season 3 Blood Bowl Premier Network Playoffs. And Nuffle, bless all your dice.